Yes, you all up to your 10. Have fun. Yes, you can leave now. Thank you.
Not working. So yes. One second.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much. Looks like we have got more kids attendance than parents towards the end of the year. Yep, good. Thank you. Please keep coming in. I think towards the Christmas time, getting slower, right? 5:25, 5:30, 5:35, 5:40. IST. You all know that, right? IST. Stretching the time. Yeah. All right. Exactly. Yes. All right. Thank you. We'll get started. Is the voice clear for everyone there? Last bench. Okay. All good? Okay, we'll get started. So the agenda for today is going to be last time we did chapter 3, 4, and 5. You all remember? You, I agree, you don't know. 3, 4, and 5. What was it about? Karma Yoga. Thank you. Or else another recap. Enough of recap of Karma Yoga. We did twice. So today we are moving on. No more recaps on Karma Yoga this time. So we'll continue progressing forward with chapter 6. And then with that, we'll finish the section 1. Remember, there are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita. First 6, second 6, and third 6. So we're going to finish the first 6 today. And then we'll do a move on to section 2. And then we're going to start chapter 7. Long time waiting, right? Thank you. We'll get started. And then we'll have some question answers towards the end as well. How many of you liked the question answers from last time? Very good, right? I liked it as well. As I said, I always enjoy the dialogue situation than monologue, because monologue is not me. So yeah, we'll try to. You came late. That was my first speech. If at all you understood or didn't understand, I'll make it clear. You all came a bit late, so I expect what's going to happen. Huh? I was joking. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the prayers. Om Ajnanatimurandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So yes, so we offer our respects and prayers to our teachers and acharyas because without them, there's no way we can understand Bhagavad Gita. Such a lofty, high-end principles and philosophy. And today sitting in Sydney, coming a bit late to the class, just joking. We're still able to understand Bhagavad Gita. It's a great fortune. So thank you to all the great spiritual teachers. Chapter 6 is Dhyana Yoga. So we've done Karma Yoga, bit of chapter 4. Who remembers the title? Chapter 4, Dhyana. And then chapter 5 was more application of karma. Then we had 6. So 6 is Dhyana. What is Dhyana? Simple. Meditation. How many of you like meditation? Either you do it or not. How many of you like meditation? Okay, I'll make a note. I'll come back. You can't do it. You like it. Simple question. So I'll remember to come back and address this. Yes. 6.6. Today we'll go a little faster. We got so much to cover. So it's going to be a little heavy, but please. 6.6, Krishna says, for one who has conquered the mind, our mind is the best friend. So basically, trained mind, Krishna says, is a best friend. An untrained mind is a worst enemy. We don't need any other enemy than our own untrained mind. So the question is how to train the mind, isn't it? So meditation is actually for training the mind. We'll keep it simple, slow start. In that case, how do we practice Dhyana Yoga? Obviously, right? We know meditation. We went to a sloka about mind control, how to manage the mind. The process is Dhyana Yoga. Question is how to practice it. Do you all agree? Logical flow? Have you got your yoga pants and mat? What happened? Seriously? You didn't my message properly? Okay, jeans or t-shirt, whatever, you have to manage, all right? So we're going to have a practical session, you think. We'll see how it goes. All right. We'll go the first step. With all your pants, t-shirts, you have to manage this. First step. This is Krishna in Bhagavad Gita teaching how to do Dhyana Yoga at best. Okay? The pinnacle of how to do meditation. Compare this to what you are thinking of doing meditation and try not to laugh. Step 1. Sloka 6:11 and 6:12. So Krishna says to practice this Dhyana Yoga, one should go to a secluded place, not in Balcom Heights, and should grass on the ground and then cover it with deer skin and a soft cloth. The seat should be neither too high nor too low and should be situated in a sacred place in Sydney. The yogi should then sit on it very firmly and practice yoga to purify the heart by controlling his mind, senses, and activities and fixing the mind on one point. What point is that? One point. Okay, step 1. Are you there? Step 2. Step 2. One should hold one's body, neck, head erect in a straight line and stare steadily at the tip of the nose. Let's do this now. Stare tip of the nose. Yeah, this is the actual meditation, okay? Then with mind devoid of fear, one should meditate upon the Lord within the heart and make me the ultimate goal of life. Step, can we do focusing tip of the nose for a moment? Right? Step 3, there is no possibility of one's becoming a yogi or Arjuna. One eats too much or eats too little, sleeps too much. Sunday morning, we all will be caught, or does not sleep enough. Qualification to do proper dhyana yoga. I don't know how many of you would qualify. Okay, let's continue. If you do it properly, you will look like this. A proper, bona fide dhyana yogi. Look at any of you, your profile picture. Is it close to this? This is the standard. With this high standard of dhyana yoga, one can attain the highest perfection of meditation as per the dhyana yoga process and then can get all the benefits of it. Okay? Stay tuned. So let's now come back and look at what dhyana yoga. Let's summarize. It's also called Ashtanga yoga. You know that, right? Ashtanga yoga. Ashta means eight, anga, eight limbs. It's a mechanical meditation practice meant to control the mind and senses to help focus one's concentration on the Supreme. It involves eightfold process, Ashtanga. Are you all following me? Okay. Now let's look at what the 8 steps are. First, 1, 2, 3 steps are the postures and the mind control. Now, a little bit more details. If you passed step 1, 2, and 3, let's look at this. Are you ready? Eightfold mystic process. I'm sure you would know. Some of you. Yama, Niyama, right? Yama means don'ts, following some proper moral restraints and vows. Does in the yoga schools they teach this? Please, I'm going to put a big caveat. As I said in session number 1, come with open mind. I will, not with me, Krishna will challenge you from Bhagavad Gita, the highest principles. And then what we will do, I will try to reconcile. So don't worry, I will not, first Krishna might beat you, you know the style, right? We'll beat you a bit and then we'll try to reconcile. So for now, just take it. This is the standard, the real standard of proper dhyana yoga process. Yama, following strict rules of don'ts. Examples, I just, Ahimsa, Satya, a couple of examples, not just these two, plenty more. Niyama, they say niyam, right? Follow niyams. Lots of niyamas, do's, proper moral commitments, sauchya, cleanliness. We talk about COVID, keep your hands and nose and wash and clean. Proper Vedic standard is without mask only those things were properly maintained. Sauchya, santosha, contentment, tapas, discipline, swadhyaya. Beautiful point. What you're doing here by coming to the Bhagavad Gita class is this swadhyaya, proper study about self, study about proper spiritual texts. So swadhyaya, this is swadhyaya. By the way, essence of swadhyaya. Let me correct it. Asana. Finally, something rings the bell from a yoga class studio to this class of what Krishna is saying as proper dhyana yoga. Physical postures, position exercises, which we understand. Asana. Pranayama, breathing techniques. Now Krishna is aligned to us. Finally, 2 things came in the question paper which we know. All right, to some extent. Pratyahara. Ahara means food or any sense objects. Pratyahara means withdrawal. Withdrawal from sense objects. I don't think any yoga school teaches because if they say you have to withdraw and control your senses, you'll run away. Dharana. Then comes proper focus and concentration. Only then comes focus and concentration. The senses are everywhere. What's the chance of being focused? 7th step is dhyana, meditation. At that point, when you meditate, you'll get the best results. Today, it's too much crowd on that side. North Pole, South Pole. Okay. Step 8, can you see? Or is it hard, right? Is it okay? You can come in the front. Whoever wants. There are a few seats here. 3, 5, 7, 8 seats. Please. Sonia can come if you want. It's all right. Today's yoga. There are few seats. You all right? Sure. Yeah, come. Take the opportunity to be in the first bench. No questions asked. You can question me. Then finally, the eighth step in the yoga process, in the meditation process, is samadhi. Samadhi means not sleeping. Is then complete absorption in the object of meditation at that point. So these are the eightfold mystic process in the bona fide dhyana yoga process. Hardly 3 and 4 are taken and being discussed, which we'll discuss more. Asanas and pranayama. They do have benefits. Don't get me wrong, don't run away yet. They do have benefits in large scale of things. Now we'll start to see, oh, okay, it has some value, not the full value. That's my point. After this, so we covered 3 steps, right? Are you with me? And then eightfold mystic process. These are the requirements for the proper Dhyana Yoga standard. Hearing this, what do you think Arjuna's response would have been? Take a guess. Those who have not read Bhagavad Gita can answer, can only answer. Okay, so question is, he might have asked Krishna, can anyone do this all? Okay. Remember, this discussion happened 5,000 years ago where things were much better in terms of, today you may say, I have a mobile phone. They had Doordarshan, no need for mobile phone, ultra clarity. So things were much better. So in a better time, better age, from a mental conception perspective, Arjuna's response, any other guess, what could have he answered? Difficult? Okay. You think it's difficult, but it's Arjuna. Please, one more last guess on North Pole. Oh, I only hear some. Ah, yes, Chirag. You're meant to be here. I will do it. Yeah, you are great. Okay. You know, you are excluded because I said people have not read Bhagavad Gita. You read twice. Okay, give it a try. Yes, Rajesh. Thank you. Let's continue. It's a problem. You break it open. Okay, let's continue. So you know what? You don't know what Arjuna said for the whole explanation of Dhyana Yoga? Arjuna said, "Oh Madhusudana, the system of yoga which you have summarized appears impractical and unendurable to me. For the mind is restless and unsteady." The words he used are very useful, very important. Impractical. He says, I can't even start it. If I push to get pay $200 and start the course, unendurable, I can't sustain. This is Arjuna to his caliber, Chirag. Arjuna, despite do anything for Krishna's words, said, "Ooh, this is too much, too hard for me." So if you all thought step 1, 2, 3 and the eightfold mystic process was so difficult, so did Arjuna. Remember, that's why Bhagavad Gita is applicable to us. Everything which Arjuna did, relevant to us at that level. He got his level down for us. Okay, he continues. Chanchala says, mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. Our mind, this is by the way, each one of our mind. Oh Krishna, to subdue it, I think is more difficult than controlling the wind. Arjuna, an expert bowman, he was able to control the wind in the cosmic. He has so powerful personality. He could control so much externally out in the space. He said, I can't control my own mind. Appa, at least we are good. Thank you. It's not alone. We are struggling alone here. In that case, if this is hard for Arjuna, what do we do then? Close the book, pack up, Prashadam. Ah, has come. Pack up. How to practice? Fair enough? Practical question? Let's continue. Are you all with me aligned till now? Okay. Let's do something more. Real photos, no AI by the way. Okay? Is this yoga? A person has put in his face inside under the land ground level without breathing. A proper yogi means a yogi who has practiced for long in a certain particular siddhis of yoga can do this, can perform these things. Without breathing, can stay there for 2 hours, 3 hours. One breath can go for 2 hours, 3 hours. Is this yoga, by the way? Yoga for blood pressure. This is out in the market. Okay, I picked up from the market. The market of yoga. Yoga, office yoga, chair yoga. These are not comics or something. These are real. Okay. For some of them, I removed the names just not to make you feel bad. Okay. Yoga for wellness, back care yoga. Yoga secrets for business success. Tennis yoga, desktop yoga, yoga for pregnancy. If someone hears, they'll think, yes, there's a marketing going on for yoga. No, no, no. Yoga for weight loss and you. Okay. So these are all some of the yogas available out in the market. Tennis yoga, pregnancy yoga, weight loss yoga. Real. Is this yoga? Let's go back. Yoga for blood pressure, chair yoga, office yoga, desktop yoga, tennis yoga. This is out there in the market in the name of yoga. Real. Is it all in yoga, by the way? Is it all? Just question my question. Think about it. Is it all in yoga? If a yogi somewhere in the Himalayas or in some jungle, he does it in this style. We do the same with some nice dress in the studio. Now, I've been really going on about this yoga for a long time. I'll soften it up. A mere physical exercise for shaping the body, good health, and long life. Is that all in yoga? Dhyana yoga is my question. There must be much more than that. Look at the standard Krishna said, the 3 steps and the eightfold mystic process, which Arjuna said impossible, impractical, unendurable, has been diluted to office, desktop, pregnancy, yoga system. Now, I'll pause there for a moment. Yoga does have lots of benefits. I know most of you do, which is very good. It does have health benefits. Even though of the 8 steps we discussed in the past, in the few slides ago, the asana and pranayama, just 2 of them, in a minute extent, will have lots of good effects. No doubt. So I'm not denying that, or Krishna is not denying that point. Is that all? Is the question. The example I can say is, let's say if you are given with $10 million, please give me $10 million, and then to withdraw, if you go to the ATM machine, 2,000 daily limit. Is it intelligence to go and draw 2,000 every day? You have 10 million in the account, you want to enjoy, have fun. You walk into the branch, access to the full funds. Show me the money. All right. So just accessing couple of items from the yoga system is like accessing money from the ATM. It is okay. It does have value. It gives you to whatever you need to buy for your coals and woolies. But real yoga, as per Shastras, can give you like walking to a branch and say, come and meet me. $10 million withdraw for me on one sign. That can give you much more. So proper Dhyana yoga have access to a $10 million kind of facility opposed to just pranayama and asanas, few bits and pieces, $2,000 withdrawal. You can buy something, no doubt about it. Okay? Good? No dissatisfaction? No upsets? Perfect. Let's continue. Little bit more on the yoga. Is this yoga? Who's this guy? Can you see? Dr. Strange. I tried to pick something. Actually, the eightfold mystic system, right? Ashtanga, if someone follows them properly to the highest standard, you know what all benefits one can get? There are something called Ashta Siddhis, 8 Siddhis. Who knows? Anyone to? Anima, Lagima, becoming smaller than the smallest, larger than the largest, staying in one place, going to another place. There'll be yogis who can, dip in one river. Think of Ganga. They'll wake up in Ganga. Next dip, Yamuna. No train charge, no bus charge. So it is possible, but is that the actual benefit of doing all the yogas? I'll give you one story there. So one time in one village, one boy left home in a very young age in search of yogic perfection. Okay, he met some Babaji, someone. He went to Himalayas. He learned for 50, 60 years. He practiced proper dhyana yoga to the best level. He came back to the village. He called up all the village people. I am a true yogi. I'll show you what I've learned. He called up and he said, he walked on the river. He walked on top of the water. Lagima Shakti means become lighter than the lighters so you can walk on the water. He went and came back. Look at my potential. Look at my Shakti. And the whole village then goes, ooh, Babaji, you are great. Making a joke. Hmm? The story is real, by the way. One sadhu was just quietly watching the whole thing, came up to the boy, and then he said, okay, is it all you learned? Oh, this is great. Okay. He called up a boatman, gave 10 rupees. Oh, like a $5. Take me to the other side and bring back to me here to the same place. So he came back and showed your feet is unwet because you walked on top of the water. My feet is unwet too. You spent 60 years in this perfection. I spent $2. You have wasted, my son, you have wasted your life. You've got a human body, a human life, you have wasted this. What benefit is that? Likewise, my friends, there are many these days, not many, very few. You will find some Siddhi perfectionists, one or two tricks they will have learned. One is able to read other person's mind. So you walk in, someone says, you have come, you're worried about your daughter's higher education. Oh, yes, that's it. Huh? So all these tricks, showing some magics, whatever. No offense, please. Don't take it. I'm talking very straight. I'm being very open. And I requested you to come with open mind. So I'm leveraging my request, right? So is that all yoga? Is that the actual benefit of yoga? Able to do some magic tricks, some cheap tricks, walk on the water, reading people's mind, taking something from their pocket, circus tricks. What's the value of it? Worst case, you can make some tricks, can earn some money, and then what? Die, start again, isn't it? So getting some extraordinary power, is it all from yoga? Question to ask. First of all, at our level, we are thinking about doing some exercises, which is good. I'm talking about stretching it. Even if someone does it so perfectly, can hardly get one or two siddhis, which is not possible for us. I'll tell you. Is it all in yoga? Okay, clear? Enough of bashing. Let's summarize what we have studied from chapter 1 to 6. Krishna basically offered different types of yoga, isn't it? Right? So one was karma yoga. We discussed 3, 4, 3 and 5. Am I right? Good. A process by which one performs the work in such a way that he offers to the Lord. 2, jnana yoga. Acquire knowledge, but in such a way, connect it back to the Lord. Ashtanga, we discussed a lot, Dhyana Yoga, eightfold mystic yoga process. My question to you, please wake up now. Enough of resting, wake up now. In these 3 yoga systems which Krishna explained in chapter 2 to 5 until 6, what are the challenges you see? No, not one yoga. Common challenges in all 3 of them. Mind control, yep. Focus. Think a little bit more basic foundational, which we learned in second session or third session. Definition of yoga. What does yoga means? Yuj means to connect. To connect, right? The fundamental definition of yoga, to connect, suffers in all 3. Think about it deeply. We'll struggle. We have to really struggle to do our work in such a way to connect with God. Philosophical knowledge, acquire them in such a way without any other deviation, just to please the Lord, just to know the Lord, to connect. Meditation, just for that purpose, gets very hard. Why? Because each of them will have their own attractions. We will get attached and get stuck there. They'll have some benefits offered. One will be like, wow. For example, I showed you about some mystic powers. That's it. Imagine you have some powers. What do you do? Because some powers. Exactly. Bottom line. I'm not going to work on Monday. I know what to do now. Something, right? Squeeze out, get it. That's the part. Challenge part is the connection to the Supreme, which only makes it to be yoga, is a challenging one. All right, you all with me? Please follow. Interesting stuff's gonna start. This is bore and dry. This is the missing bit, the connection aspect. If these four or whatever options are there, very difficult, what other options have we not discussed yet? The yoga system. Bhakti yoga system. Okay, good guess. All right. Final type of yoga in Bhagavad Gita. We are entering. You're right. Bhakti yoga. What is Bhakti yoga? A yoga of selfless, ecstatic love. The key word is love of the Supreme God through devotional service, through the process of bhakti, emotions, and devotional activities. Have you ever come across a question? Have you ever come across any photo of Krishna, let's say, just all alone with him alone? You may. Come on. Yes? Yes? Yes. In that photo, drill down and think a little bit more. Is he all alone? Not even a single butterfly or a monkey or a bumblebee? If it's a bona fide picture, no, you will never find. Some, some correlation, some relationship with some entity will be always going on. Okay? Here is the point. Please catch this, wake up now, and then I'll let you do the rest later. Okay? I'll wake you up whenever time comes. We have this transaction. I'll let you go to sleep, I'll wake you up when required. Now wake up. In all the other yoga systems, connection has to be explicit. We have to hard try to make a connection with yoga. In Bhakti Yoga, naturally, the connection is default, automatic. Why? Why? Because when you talk about Bhakti Yoga, there are three aspects or three entities. What's involved in a Bhakti Yoga process? No kusha grass, no sacred place. Three entities. Please think and answer. If you're not answering, I think you're all sleeping. Answer and then go back to bed. Three entities minimum required in a process of Bhakti Yoga. Thank you. Perfect. You, Bhakta, Bhagavan, the process Bhakti. That's all. Thank you, Gautam. Perfect. Bhagavan, Bhakta, Bhakti, the devotion process, the wire. So, it is not possible to perform Bhakti Yoga without a connection. So, connection is by default. Are you able to follow me? It's natural. You think of God, immediately there's a connection. In other yogic types, you have to bring in the connection forcefully. Please catch this. Go back to rest. Next point. Bhakti Yoga, catch this, includes all other yoga. Point one. So, someone, a Bhakti Yogi, a devotee, will do work in such a way they are naturally a very good karma yogi. Naturally, without working for it. A devotee will be naturally very good karma yogi. Will be naturally a jnana yogi. Why? You're all trying to learn knowledge just specific to Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? We gear it naturally for that purpose. You didn't come prepared to become a dhyana yogi. Any of you? Any of you came to Sydney to become a dhyana yogi? Not me. All right, no one, but it is inbuilt. Dhyana, meditation. Most of you said you like meditation, isn't it? And I said, I will come back to you. Again, I'll give a word. When we go a little bit much deeper into Bhakti Yoga, We will have a full separate session just on meditation. Full on session just on meditation. That's going to be the best of best sessions. Mark it. Okay? So it includes all other yoga. Clear? Next point, to its perfection, naturally. All right, let's quickly summarize. Bhakti Yoga, the connection in other yoga systems are difficult, challenging, because we have to explicitly make a connection, effort. In Bhakti Yoga, the connection is automatic. One, two. So next point. It is inbuilt, it covers, it includes all the other yoga system in perfection. Not imperfection, imperfection. All right? Okay, let's move on. Clear? With that note, if we have understood this, a while ago Arjuna said, it's very difficult for me. Right? Let's please look at what Arjuna. Okay? Let's go back to Bhagavad Gita. The way we will study Bhagavad Gita is we'll take something, we will discuss, we'll understand, go back to Bhagavad Gita, make a connection. All right? Now let's see what Krishna has to say. Finally, the point ended where Arjuna said, impossible and impractical and unendurable. That's where we stopped. What's Krishna's conclusion? Any guesses? Those who have not read Bhagavad Gita. Okay. After explaining all types of yoga, the whole 6 chapters, this is the final sloka of chapter 6, a key sloka to memorize also. 647. Yoginam abhi sarvesha madgate antaratmanam shraddhavan bhajate yomam sama yukta tamo mataha. So Krishna says, and of all yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, renders transcendental loving service to me, bhajate. He or she is the most intimately united in me, yuj, connection, united in me in yoga, and is the highest of all. Verdict. Now you can ask, why did you do all 6 chapters now? You could have come to this sloka straight. You did sessions of karma yoga, repeat sessions of karma yoga, but we did touch akarma there also. Remember that? And what's the time? Okay. Interesting. Matir mama, tamo mataha. Krishna says, this is my opinion. I'll just take a detour there. Very interesting. The Supreme God, after saying something, says, this is my opinion. Now you tell me, doesn't mean he's weak? When someone says, this is my opinion, what's your view about it? Being respectful. Thank you. That's a good point. Any other point? Thank you. Exact. Thank you so much, Vikramji. Thank you. Session number 1, which you're not there. Bhagavad Gita is a book of commandments. Okay, good. Someone's awake. What did I say? It's not a book of commandments. It's a book of choices and consequences. Bhagavad Gita is not a book of commandments. Do this, or else you're going to Paramita. No. So choices and consequences. Parenting technique to its pinnacle. Give the choices, give the education, step back, make them the right choices. I often give the example in my other classes. It's like holding parenting, of course, we're also trying, humbly trying. Like holding a big ice piece or ice cube or ice, let's say a stick of ice. You squeeze too hard, what happens to the ice? Pops out. Pops out. Hard parenting. Too hard to manage. Falls down, breaks hard, ice squeezes out. You hold it too soft, it falls down. How do we hold you a piece of ice in your hand? Take, give, take, give, take, give, take. Choices, consequences. Here you go. Parenting technique by Krishna. So after explaining a pinnacle point, running through like half of or 1/3 of Bhagavad Gita, he stops with the point, this is my opinion. Humble also, that's true. And also, choice, it means there's love to make a execute their choice, a decision. So wherever there is love, there has to be choice. Tell me I love you to the wife, put a gun on the head. The wife says, no, shoot me, I'm not saying. Okay, in this case, wife might say, I love you. What's the value of that love, Gautam? Anyways, he's asking, please don't ask me anymore. Uh, so what's the value of a forged I love you? Similarly, you will see Krishna will offer in such a way, will give it and say, now you, like another class, every class, I'll give a time, date, and I'll say, please go, come back after 2 weeks. Yes. Reminder message, follow up message, irritated. How many of you put my name under junk? Please be honest. If few people do that, you know what happened to my name, right? My number, right? Anyone will get a caller ID as junk. Thank you. Setting a high standard. All right. First 6 chapters, Krishna is saying that after teaching types, to get everyone, all different parties, into one common point, and then goes, by the way, you can choose any of them, but the highest is Bhakti Yoga. With that note, we are finishing the first section. To all of you, thank you. Put this into a picture. All right. I love pictures. How many of you love pictures? Quotes and pictures. That's me. Okay, try to get this. Imagine this the whole process. This is Jiva, us. This is God. The whole process, yogic. Okay. Not even in the first step are the people who are called karma kandas. I'm sorry, it's a strong word. What it means is people who go to God just for I do this ritual, I do that, I do that. 2 weeks ago I spoke about it, right? And I apologize, please. I had to say the facts, but just want some benefits, some benefits, some benefits. So that's karma kanda. Unfortunately, not even in the first step, not even in the ladder. Next is karma yoga, link with action, connect with actions. Jnana, connect with knowledge. Ashtanga or dhyana, link via meditation. Bhakti, link via devotion. Now, if you compare this to a modern day multi-story building with the stairs, follow me, you have two choices. Go step by step, visit every floor, and then get to the last floor. Or you go catch the lift. Don't think about your exercise or food counts, okay? Please, huh? Don't analogies so cruelly hard, okay? Or you catch the lift, you get to the top floor. Smart enough. By crossing each and every floor, the problem, remember, go back to the yoga challenges, you might get attracted to something in each of the floors. Every floor will have some benefits. Even a karma kandi will get some benefits for a fact. Do many rituals, you get something, some benefits. And in each step, there'll be some perks. You will get distracted by the perks and continue walking your stairs. That's a problem. So you catch the lift, you don't get to see any of them, straight get to the top floor. What it implies is also it includes all the benefits which are meant to be coming here is at the disposal of a bhakti yogi. True, Shastra says bhakti has two maid servants. Maid servants. Kamvala, maid servants. Bhukti and mukti. All the material opulences, enjoyments, all the facilities, including liberation, are maid servants waiting for disposal. I can come and serve you. Come on, take me, take me. It's available. No need to require to search them independently or individually. Okay, let's move on. Next picture, I love it. If you can't see it, please come closer and see whatever, try something about it. I love these pictures. Please try to follow. I searched them for so long, so I have to explain it. Okay, but it has very good. All that I've explained in last 45 minutes is in one picture. Gives all stories. Okay, this is a monkey carrying a baby monkey, a cat carrying a kitten. Simple on the outset. All other yoga systems. And now let's go to the next level. This parent monkey imagined to be Krishna for a moment. The parent cat imagined to be God, Krishna, for a moment. This is you for a moment. Come with me to the journey. A baby monkey. Any other yoga system, please catch this. Wake up now, best picture. Any other yoga system, karma, jnana, ashtanga, all the processes, we have to perform and hold on to God. Establish that, hold on to it. The moment if we drop, we make a mistake, who falls down? Who's at fault here? Baby monkey's problem. Are you with me? Here, look at this cat and the kitten. Who's holding whom? In the Bhakti Yoga system, enough attempts to try, Lord starts to hold us. Okay? Now, if at all we fall down, whose fault? There's so much in this picture. Are you with me? Next level. I don't know how many of you can see this detail. Look at the eyes of the parent monkey, very calm. Look at the eyes of the baby monkey. Can you all see? Complete anxiety. I am doing it on my strength. I might fall down any moment. I am holding on to my strength. The anxiety is on the holder. The holding person is, it's up to you. Hold me. I'll take. If you are there, you are there. Good luck. Because why? That is not my opinion. Think about it. That's not my opinion. You still took the other options. Hold to me. Hold to me. Look at here the baby monkey's eyes. Sorry, the kitten's eyes. Can you, if you see? Actually dozing off like all of you, or most of you. Actually dozing like most of you. Meaning, bindas. I've come to Bhagavad Gita class. You only said sleep also, come here and sleep. You get benefited. I'm coming and sleeping. What's the problem? Take it, taken, point taken. All right? Bindas, so relaxed, so happy, so casual. Even look at the muzzles, so relaxed. Look at the eyes of the cat. All the anxiety is for the mother or the parent here. Actually, if I have to explain this picture, I can go for another half an hour minimum. There's so much to it. This gives a contrast picture of the whole first 6 chapters in one picture. Who's holding whom? Who is in anxiety for the outcome or the destination? Here, the destination, this baby's monkey is waiting. When will you take me to the destination? Here, you throw me, you throw me, you take me, you take me. It's your problem. Not that Bhakti Yoga is a careless process. Don't get me wrong. What happens is, because of there is a connection, because we are trying to, the Bhakti Yogi is trying to follow the instructions of Krishna in such a way, I am following everything I can, your job to transport me. This is like, obedient child. I said this in session 1 or 2. The obedient son or a daughter have to just stay alive to get the inheritance. Just stay alive, don't piss off, follow, be alive, be kind. Just follow. One option. Second option is I'll do it my way. Go, 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 do it yourself. All right? Okay, that's enough because of time. You like this one? Please say yes. I like it so much. But there's so much I can explain more, but this is good for now. All right, we are finishing up the first section. We did this in session 1, by the way. First, chapter 1 to 6 is first section of Gita, predominantly Karma Yoga, or all different yoga systems. 7 to 12 is going to be Bhakti Yoga, whatever we discussed as an end point. Jewel box. Who remembers this? The first 6 chapters are the cover or the top cover of the jewel box. We have opened it. Now we are seeing a sneak peek of the diamond jewel, which is Bhakti Yoga at this point. The last 6 chapters would be the bottommost. The other example I showed in session 1 was climbing mountains. We have covered the first 6 chapters. We are at this point, we are able to see the peak. The peak potential is in our eyesight. When will you take us? Christmas is coming up. I can see in mind voice of Vikram. One more class and then 6 weeks break. Please come back. Okay. And we discussed, yeah, this is about living, this is about love. Sorry? Third one, yes, anyways, when we get there, 2026. Okay, before we start the second section, some little heads up. Okay, what is second section is about? 7 to 12. Please wake up now. All right? We'll do some warm-ups. All the while, chapter like 1, 2, 3, like a gym, I get this analogy. We did some warm-ups, some concepts, and then some stretches. Now we are going to do weightlifting. 7 to 12 is the actual weightlifting, the real potential of the gym. But before that, some final warm-ups. Final warm-ups. So one point we discussed at length today is what is missing or challenging in other yoga system is connection, to connect. Am I right? Before we start, let's set some motivations clear. Why do people in general want to connect to God? You tell me. Right? Okay, moksha, all right, one. Okay, liberation, all right. What else? That's a very good one. Why do people in general want to connect with God? Please throw. Huh? Relaxing. Very good, very unique one. All right. Guidance. Okay. Any more takers? Strength.
Before Bhagavad Gita classes, it is let go of all of our sins.
Okay, get rid of sins. Now,
Now it is give us a way to attain that akarma kunda.
thank you, thank you. Good. All right, let's continue. Generally, people motivation to connect with God happens step 1. It's us there. Out of fear, not abhaya, bhaya. Okay? Bhaya, out of fear. Ooh, just in case, just in case, just in case, just in case, just in case. Bhaya, out of bhaya. That's true. What could be the next level after bhaya? Now you see how I'm going much deeper than what you said. Asa, desire. Give me a mortgage paid off house in Sydney, a car, a loving wife, and a listening children. Get lost. You are not getting it. Not available. Impossible, unendurable. Impractical desire, unendurable desire. Out. Okay? Asha, desire. Out of desire. We want something. Starting from the first job to whatever, to PR, to whatever. Endless desires, isn't it? Out of duty, next level. 1, 2, much higher than bhaya and desire is duty. Out of respect of the duty. Kartavya. Gratefulness. Yes, duty. All right. The last, highest level is out of love, out of prema. Before we get into Bhakti Yoga, I want to get some warm ups. What is our motivation? Wherever we are, let's be aware. Beware, be aware of where we are and what's the journey. We don't need to get to the end point to see it. At least we know, okay, this is what it is, where I am, where the location is, how far I am away. That's a good starting point. This principle is actually a universal principle, even applicable in our family life, in our office life, in our normal life as well. We deal with some people only out of fear. I get the answer. Okay, some people out of fear. Some people out of some they say, okay, I need to be sorry, nice to this boss. I'll get promotion or my name is not in the retrenchment list in the first round. Second round, his name only good. Some more warm-ups. I love this one. Section 1 to section 2, we are making a transition now. Are you all there? This is actually a head to heart transition. People who know me for a long time, they'll say, this topic, you're laughing, this topic and with this time. One of my very favorite topics. Seriously, uh, I mean, not that I cannot, I'm showing off. This topic is so wonderful. Maybe 2 hours times six sessions. Only head to heart transition, minimum. Okay, we'll do it in 5 minutes. Section 1 to 2, the transition is like head to heart transition. Follow me. What I mean by that is heart without head. Heart without head. Bhakti without any philosophy, sorry to say, it's just sentimentalism. It can be a little painful to hear, but it's a fact. Bhakti or devotion without any philosophy is nothing but sentiment. It has some value. Sentiments has some value. Sentiments are not all in all. Okay? What's the other way around? Head without heart, which is strong philosophy, but there's no bhakti or devotion. It is nothing but a mental speculation. You'll become great philosophers. I know Bhagavad Gita 700 slokas upside down. Okay, what have you done about it in your life? Okay, so in our state here, this is the simplest explanation of this whole beautiful concept. All the while we're discussing about karma, so much on the head level, we are transitioning to heart level, to emotion level in upcoming chapters. That switch, I'm making it explicit now. I'm making a call. We are going to have a head to heart transition. Why I'm doing that is if we are not aware of this, either we will think we fanatics or not. Devotees are not fanatics. We have heart at the right place with head. That's why we are studying Shastra. Or we are not arrogant philosophers, know lots of Shastras and slokas at length, can eloquently present. No warm heart, no emotions for Lord at all. What's the value of it? Zero. So what do we do then? We need both. We have started, head start. We started, but then we try to transition to heart, emotion. This is very important before you move to 7 to 12. Otherwise, you might sit here and think like, ooh, so much of exotic stuff is happening. You might end up making aparat in the thought, you know. No, this is not a sentimentalism, it's proper, solid philosophy. So we are here to not to become a dry philosopher, but we are here to transform our hearts. Otherwise, we are not a jnani. We are not here to become a jnani. Full stop. Key point. Saragrahi. Sara means essence. Grahi means one who's looking for. You know Saragrahis, including me. You all came for this program, essence of Bhagavad Gita, Sara, Grahi. You came looking for Sara. Right? With the Saragrahi, with this all sessions and classes, when you progress, you have two choice. I'm talking about destination. You came to the class for Saragrahi. Now, end of the whole sessions, you will have two choice. You can either become a Bhavagrahi, which is your heart transformed. wanting to go deeper and practice this in your lives, or all this knowledge we're talking now will become a bharagrahi, like a headweight. I know Bhagavad Gita. I know Bhagavad Gita. I don't know Bhagavad Gita. I genuinely mean my words. All of you, I learn a lot. So thank you. I'm learning. I'm practicing. You're keeping me on the toes, even now. You're keeping me on the toes. So thank you. Grahis or Bharagrahis? Choice is yours, but Krishna likes Bhavagrahi Janardana. Janardan. Janardana means maintainer of every word named Janardana. He is Bhavagrahi Janardana. He looks for the emotion for your smartness, eloquence, greatness. How can we impress? He could explain Bhagavad Gita in 45 minutes. Seventh session, you are all getting dragged by me. And Puneet will say, don't even call this is essence of the essence. All right, he can do it in 45 minutes. Greatness of Krishna. And Arjuna could understand. All right. Did that enough warm-ups? Let's enter into the second section of Bhagavad Gita. The nectarian section of Bhagavad Gita. I love them the most, personally. Chapter 7. Actually, from my planning perspective, you'll see how bad planner I am. We should finish class by now and start question answers. Chapter 7. It's all right. Chapter 7 title, look at the title, Knowledge of the Absolute. So we're talking about bhakti. Bhakti means love, isn't it? How can we love someone without knowing who the person is? The obvious first step in love is to know the other person, isn't it? So chapter 7 is about understanding Krishna a little bit more. Only tiny bit. In Bhagavad there's not no much time. It happened in the war field. So tell me about yourself. Question is not answered in full. Okay? Just 30 verses in chapter 7. A good verse. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschid etati siddhaye etatam api siddhanam kaschid mam veti tatvataha. What it means is, please listen this, out of many thousands among men and women, one may endeavor for perfection. And those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me. So what he's saying is that out of many, I'm paraphrasing Krishna's hall program, only few will be awake in. Of the few who are awake in the class, only few will come on time. Of them, hardly one knows me in truth. So he's saying it's very hard to understand me. Give up job and love, immediately gone, flop. That's true. It's very hard. Think about it. How rare is the opportunity to understand God? Now, will you give access anyone out in the Bocamil street into your heart and your personal? Forget anyone will give to me. You are someone in the street, isn't it? You will not anyone access your personal device, your mobile, your heart, your personal information, personal bank account, or your personal folder. Will you? No. Why do you expect Krishna to let you in, Sahil? What qualification do you have to give you access into his personal? Why should he reveal him to you? Think about the question. So when he says it's hard to understand me, you will first understand, will you give access to anyone walking in the street to your heart? No, you will not. Why? By knowing you in detail, the person can manipulate, exploit you. Intentions we don't know. Thank you. Even though bhaya, desire, asha, who knows the third one? Okay, I won't waste time. Give our personal details to anyone. Do we? Someone in the okay, I'll stop. Otherwise, I'll keep saying some jokes. Time will fly. Then, how do we do bhakti? Be understood from Krishna, bhakti yoga is topmost. Clear? To do bhakti means to love someone. To love someone means to know that person. That person says, very hard to understand me. Deadlock. Catch 22. Elsewhere to understand. To understand this. Because the catch 22, we are now going into something so advanced called Bhagavatam, called Bhagavad Purana. A quick 30-second intro. Bhagavad Puran. There are 18. Bhagavad Purana is the topmost Purana, the last end work. Let's say someone does PhD. This is Vyasadeva, by the way. After all fine tuning, his final artifact production for the PhD Bhagavad Puran. Or, in other words, if someone writes a bill, my that property goes to my wife. By the way, the wife name is, to be very clear, okay. And then 10 years later, no, not to that person anymore. Second will, third will, fourth will. The person dies. Which will they will take? So, give me a simple answer. The latest will. Ah, thank you. Please, I'm legally right. Okay. Finally, Vyasadev's final will, final piece of artifact, Bhagavad Puran. And there are, Bhagavad Gita has 700 slokas. Bhagavad Puran has 18,000 verses. Will we do essence of Bhagavatam? If you want it, we can do one. That's a postgraduate study. After Bhagavad Gita, postgraduate study is Srimad Bhagavatam. So Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's words, what he has to say. Srimad Bhagavatam is all the incarnations. What is their heart? Where do they live? Who are their people? What is their mood? Tell me about all the examples of people who tried to achieve, be in the Bhakti Hall program before, tried, past people, failed people, tried hard and failed, tried hard and passed all the scenarios. So you will come across every possible devotees, best case, worst case, good to bad, bad to good, all scenarios in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, this is the shortest possible introduction for Srimad Bhagavatam. Shortest possible. From that Srimad Bhagavatam, we'll take one important person who's going to answer that. Person is called Prahlad. Prahlad Maharaj. I'm sure you all will know Prahlad. No doubt about it. If not, off topic, should watch a movie. Watch a movie. Yeah, one nice movie came recently. Nashim, yeah, it's in YouTube. Sorry, not YouTube. It's on Netflix now. Yeah, it's a nice movie. Sorry, off topic. That movie, the only time I'll recommend a movie, otherwise not, is because that movie is properly followed, taken sloka by sloka, visual presentation of just one few chapters of Bhagavatam. That Leela of Narsimdev Prahlad, those chapters, sloka by sloka, properly exhibited. So it's a nice bona fide movie to watch. Tick the box. It's bona fide. Okay, so Prahlad is going to answer the deadlock question. Now, what's the question, by the way? Thank you, Jatin. You're awake. You are awake. Okay, how to? Yes, and what to? How to understand Krishna? It's not possible. The process to understand Krishna is this. Famous sloka. Some of you might know. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. I'll read this for you, don't worry. Shravanam. By hearing about Krishna, you will know him. First step. How to know this person, how to develop love with this person? Hear about this person. Shravanam. Kirtanam. Speak about this person. Kirtan, sing, chant, mantras. Smaranam. Remember this person. After the class, until the next class, don't forget the class. Try to at least think again, smaran. Try to recollect at least something. By smaranam, remembrance, you will know that person. Pada sevanam, do some services possible. Thank you. Archanam, worship. Bandhanam, prayers. Dasyam, again, activities in such a way, a menial activity, serving activities. Sakyam, having a friendship with him. It's a higher philosophy, higher point, having a friendship. Atma Nivedanam, everything, offering oneself to the Lord. It's a wonderful sloka. It's not sufficient to talk about this sloka. Here, these 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. If you ask this question during 3, 4, 5, we spoke a lot about akarma. What is akarma? How to do akarma? I said, I will come back to you. Break down step by step how to do akarma. Prahlad Maharaj explains. Shravanam Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam. This is akarma's step by step process. Okay, let's move on. The next sloka, Prahlad continues to say, this means 7th canto. There are 12 cantos in Bhagavatam, 18,000 verses. 7th canto, 5th chapter, 24th sloka. Prahlad says, one who has dedicated his life to the service of Krishna through these 9 methods to be the most learned person, or he or she has acquired the complete knowledge about him. Okay, clear? Bhagavad Gita to Bhagavatam. Today did graduation, post graduation, and you came just on time, Magesh, for post graduation ceremony. Okay, now back to Bhagavad Gita. This understanding, Krishna says, I'll do the translation for time. After many, many births and deaths, actually, one who is actually in knowledge surrenders to me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes. And such a great soul is very, very rare. So, if any of you or all of you try to even understand Krishna by akarma, by this process of bhakti, Krishna thinks you are such a rare soul. This is not easy. I'm not making this up. They're all, each one of them, I'm quoting slokas from Shastras. So, Bahunam, many, many lifetimes, birth and death, we've come to this point. It's by a chance, one phone call, a daughter picked. Nothing happens by a chance. Nothing. After many, many, many lifetimes, Sukriti, we've gotten the opportunity to understand Krishna in this lifetime. Don't waste it. It's very rare. And Krishna says it so. Okay, let's move on. Look, there are other topics in chapter 7, plenty of other topics. There's no time, so this is the essence. Like Krishna explains about the material and spiritual world, different energies, Maya, big topic, I'm not touching. And then he talks that he is sitting in everyone's heart as Paramatma. He is present. And sitting because he can immediately find out as Paramatma. I was told there's no time. All right, last sloka for today. 7:30, not the time, sloka. So Krishna says, you're all tired? Heavy? Heavy topic? No? All right. Those in full consciousness of me, who know me as a Supreme Lord, to be the governing principle of the material manifestation of the demigods, all methods of sacrifice can understand and know me as the Supreme Person of Godhead, even at the time of death. The key point I want to call out here is us trying in this lifetime to understand Krishna, to do bhakti yoga. We might think, how can I make it perfect in this lifetime? Straight away, I'm giving you a relief. Keep trying, even if you started little bit of a trial, even at the last moment, Krishna can move the goalpost, bring it closer to you. This is the point. We might kick for a goal for 100 meters away. It gets nowhere. Can I ever get it there? The goalpost comes next to you. He is assuring. So even when we get started, even one point, At the last moment of life, if you can understand me, even to a point, I'll accept you. This is like, I don't know how much you can appreciate, much deep. It's deeper than what you can conceive. I'll leave it there. All right. The word he uses for this point here is prayana kale or anta kale. Prayana is a word used, I'm sure in Hindi, main languages, right? Journey, prayana. Says prayana kale, journey time. Death Krishna addresses as journey time. So interesting. So Jet is transit, it's a journey, moving on. It's not a full stop, but a comma. A journey time starts. Okay, we'll discuss more in the next class in chapter 8. Other questions I've been parking for so long, saying it chapter 8, chapter 8. That chapter 8 is happening next session. Lots of questions about death, details, so many fascinating points in chapter 8. Okay? All right, quiz time. Not bad. I fast forwarded. It's been a long time since we did quiz, remember? Long time. We'll do some quiz. Can we? Are you awake? Please wake up now. Fun time. Name any 2 or 3 items from the Eightfold Mystic System Dhyana Yoga process. 2 hours ago, 20 generations before. Name 2 or 3. Only one each. Someone said? Samadhi. Sleeping, huh? Okay, more. Pranayama, asana. Easy ones. Exclude more. Yama, niyama. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, these are the 8 we discussed. Ashta. Eightfold Mystic System. Ashtanga Yoga. Okay. Steps. The steps in the yoga ladder. Karma Kandi. My name, my photo, my address, my GPS. Sorry. All the my is was me. Karma Kandi. Kandi, Karma Yogi, Jnana Yogi, Dhyana Yogi, or Ashtanga Yogi, Bhakti Yogi. Remember the ladder? Different motivations to kind of fear, no mind. Okay, Abhaya, sorry, Bhaya, fear, one by one. Ash, out of desire. Wait, fourth. Third, Kartavya, out of duty. Messy, right? Hard to teach, out of these guys. Not so. Okay, 3. Fourth, prema. Yes, thank you. Bhaya, Asha, Kartavya, prema. Motivations. Because we spoke so much about the connect, I want to make sure where are we? That's okay, wherever we are, at least know what the destination is. Because let's say we are usually connecting to God in this platform. Let's say. Now we are discussing topics at this level. Don't stop coming to the class. If you don't know the destination, how will you get there? It's okay to be wherever we are. It's okay. But at least now we have a clear path. The path is you don't need to go one by one. Staircase, not required. We can always catch the lift. Either from Karma Kandi to Bhakti Yogi, we can straight a straight lift. Bhaya to Prema, straight jump. Absolutely possible. Don't need to go through. Prabhu, let me also go through some Asha. Not required. But we can have them also on the back pocket. Tomorrow if I say stop asking for anything, no one can do that. I'll be frank. No, it's not possible. But at least earlier the whole answer sheet was only Asha. Now everything Asha, at least some love in the end. Some connection. At least so that way we are starting to answer the question paper. The journey begins. Final sloka of chapter 6. Who remembers the number? Honestly, you ask me the chapter name only, we can't answer. Number. The options are Who said? Out. No. 47. Okay. Agreed? Yes, 47. How many slokas in Srimad Bhagavatam? Oh, big number. Okay, 18,000. That's good. All right, easy. We'll do some quick recap and then question answers for some time. Okay, fun time. Summary. The ideal top standard of a dhyana yoga process requirements were you said not to worry, so we didn't register. Exactly, secluded, sacred, all impossible scenarios to do proper dhyana yoga. Still continue your yogas, don't stop it. I'm saying is that proper, high standard. Arjuna's response impractical, unendurable. No way it's possible, leave me. And then we discussed not to do any yoga at all going forward. Yes? Yes. Yes? No, we did not discuss this. This is all people who have been sleeping for a while. No, this is not what we discussed. Please, ATM branch example. You can still withdraw $2,000 in an ATM. Don't stop it. It has some value for your good health, your good mind. Go for it. But don't think that is all in all of the yoga. The highest is still Bhakti Yoga. Do yoga as a good exercise. Keep your health, mind, body in good shape. That's fine. Different types of yoga. You all know by this time. Challenging aspects in all the other yoga systems. Let's see who remembers. Connection. And then the holding. The responsible of holding, the onus is on the individual. Whereas in Bhakti Yoga, how many of you had a big relief when you saw that? I had, right? I know what my options are. I am not going to hold. I can't take responsibility. No, thank you. It's all right. It's okay. Absolutely all right. Final sloka of 647 is Yogi Nama Sarvesham. The topmost yogi is a Bhakti yogi. Monkey carrying the baby monkey or the cat carrying kitten. That image, try to remember. The anxiety. Who had anxiety by the way? Kinnad. In this first, monkey carrying baby had the anxiety. Whereas in the cat carrying kitten, who had the anxiety? Cat. Why? It's eardrum problem. And the kitten was dozing off like all of us. Easy. So therefore, in Bhagavad Gita class, we can sleep. Hence proved. Okay? It's okay. It is completely okay. Why? You can quote me now. The kitten slept. Why can't I sleep? Okay, absolutely all right. Section 1 to 2 transition is called head to heart transition. Let's see who remembers this. Head without heart. Head without heart. I purposely changed it around. Mental speculation. Head without heart. See, you have to go line by line. You have to go line by line. No, head without heart. Philosophy without devotion. Mental speculation. Get right to have the remember the meaning of it. Heart without head means bhakti without philosophy. I do this. Tuesday, do this. Why do you do this? I do this. Why do this? I do this. Sorry, with all due respects. Okay, head to heart transition happens from chapter 6 onwards. Duryodhana? Ravana. How would you say that? Yeah. Hmm. Exactly. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. Duryodhan had so much knowledge. Ravana, expert. Hiranyakashipu. When you go to Bhagavatam, when you read the chapters about when he talks philosophy, you will wonder like, who's speaking? Krishna or Hiranyakashipu? He can speak philosophy, but only philosophy. What's the use of it? They are demon. Because there's no heart. Thank you. Good point. We are all here to become dry philosophers. Yes? 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 No. Big no. Not at all. Please have it very clear. If that was your agenda, it's okay. Please come back. Why? Your heart will melt. Your heart will melt eventually and you'll make a transition. It's all right. Even if we are headstrong person, have come only for philosophy, no problems. That's okay. Otherwise, why would Krishna speak all for 6 chapters? It's to include everyone in every possible all program. Saragrahi, that's what we started with. Sara means essence, Grahi, one who look for. And then we have two choice to become a Bhavagrahi or a Bharagrahi. What do you want? Bhavagrahi. 9 pros of bhakti. Who said this? Hiranyakashipu. You said yes. Prahlad. Let's see, someone remembers at least any of them. Okay, that's it. Shravanam, Kirtanam. My name is not there. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. Please, it has to come. I'll put my word out first. Okay. Today we're doing a naming ceremony. Naming ceremony for the hundi. From the chapter, from the session one, I've been talking about this hundi. Remember, every class you come here, every step you make, you're dropping one into this golden pot. Last session, we temporarily gave an interim name to this hundi. What's the name? Who remembers? Huh? Akarma. Oh, naming ceremony without the baby had no name. We had a name, a temporary name. Akarma, right? I said temporary, I'll come back and do a proper name. Today, for good, we are naming this hundi. This hundi is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti. In your heart, every time, every effort, every step from your home you come here to make counts as hundi into your Bhakti account. Like last time, I can't see your bank account, material bank account. I don't want to see your bank account. I can see your spiritual account. And I mean by that is I can see you spiritually growing. And I made a promise start of the session. You give me just 2 hours every fortnight, I'll make a return much valuable than that. I'll stick to my promise. You stick to yours and on time, please. So this hundi is called Bhakti hundi. All right, Bhakti in our heart. We are dropping drop by drop every time, every step we are making here. Even if you're eating in the class, it is okay. All right, some quotes and then we'll go to questions. Quick questions. Quotes. How many of you love the quotes? I like it too. Okay, some quotes in line to today's classes. The mind is a great storyteller, but what it tells are mostly stories, rarely realities. Oh, this will happen. My in laws are coming over the weekend. Oh, what will happen? Stories, rarely realities. And worry is the loan for which we are paying interest before even drawing down the money. Worry is the interest we pay for the loan which we have not drawn down yet. Life is meant not for collecting and consuming, but for connecting and contributing. Think about it. Today we spoke a lot about connecting. That's the whole purpose of life. Identity, purpose. Punitji, I'm answering a question. Bit by bit. I love this one. Spiritual growth culminates in love, not in knowledge. When knowledge becomes our sole end, our spiritual journey meets a dead end. If we are here only for knowledge, I said it's still all right, but the problem of that, our spiritual journey meets a dead end, unfortunately. But you know what? It is okay. Whatever is the starting point, it's all right. Bhaya, philosophy, dry philosopher, no one leaves. Krishna has planned for everyone. Please come. Last ones are the best ones always. Best for the last, I keep it. Spiritual knowledge is meant to make us devotionally fit, not intellectually fat. No body shaming. This is attitude shaming. Spiritual knowledge is meant to make us devotionally fit, not intellectually fat. Okay? With that, I'll quickly finish this and then few more questions. Few questions. So today, one more session for this year, 6th of December, which is next session. And then we are going for a break. We saw this last time. Break means big problem. Time. Will 2 weeks only you forget. 6 weeks you will forget me, this hall, Bokam is everything. This road only will forget. It's a big test. It's a big test. The I suggested, I proposed last time, took your inputs. 6 weeks of break, come back. I asked you, I requested you last time, if there's a clash or a problem, let me know. Most of you came back, or some of you came back and said no problems. So I'm taking that as a general principle and moving forward with the booking. So I'm booking the halls. Let me know. Others have challenge, let me know. 17th Jan, we are booking. And continues 17th Jan, 31st, and continues for a few more sessions. And then we'll be done. Don't worry. The time is all yours then. Next session is on 6th of December. All right. Now we'll do next week chapter 8. Many questions I parked and said chapter 8, chapter 8, chapter 8. Remember that time is coming. Question answers time. By the way, you're trying to open for Prashadam. No, by the way, this is question answer time. We'll do some questions today. All right. Is it okay? Few minutes? Because some of you came late. I'm just joking. Yes, Rajesh. I'll take whatever is relevant, others will quickly move on because today we have very limited time.
You have chapter 2. Please follow good yoga, something yoga, right? Also follow the DNA of Bhagavad Gita as well. So I'm just wondering, why did you kind of exclude the Buddhi yoga? The reason why I'm asking is, Lord Sri Krishna said, there is one thing for a devotee to have constant grace, you know, unstopping constant grace. Krishna said, it is a path of equanimity. And the path of equanimity is actually mentioned in Buddhi Yoga. I just want to know your thoughts.
Yes. Now, thank you. Thank you. Were you here? I'll quickly answer and move on because it's some of the past. Were you here when you did chapter 2? Were you here when you did chapter 2? Yeah. Because we did chapter 2. Yeah, we did chapter 2. And chapter 2 is a summary of whole Bhagavad Gita, 72 slokas. We did a lot in that chapter. So during recap, we'll find out. We did touched a little bit on that because it is important, but there are many other important aspects. It's like this essence of Bhagavad Gita. The same session, I can tell you, I can do this in completely another way. Every chapter. I'm weaving a thread in one direction in one way to draw one picture. Come 18th chapter, I'll show you the full picture. Same diagram I can draw this side. It's like eating a mango. Mango season. How do you eat a mango? Whichever direction you bite, it's nectarian. It's Bhagavad Gita. Or eating curd rice with your hand. I know some of you may not like it, but I'm South Indian. Whichever way you eat it, curd rice is beautiful, wonderful. So yes, thank you. Any other question? Please, few more minutes. Don't miss the opportunity.
In Sri Bhagavatam, Prahlada says that 9 things, Smarana, Kirtana. So does it have to be all 9 of them, or any few is also fine?
Very good question. I like your question. Arjuna said, big deal, no problem, it's impossible for 3 steps. Prahlad made 9 steps. Arjuna said no for that only. And you are talking about 9 steps. Can we do only any one of them? Any two of them? The answer is yes. Even one will make anyone spiritually fully perfect. Of which Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Shravanam is topmost. Just by listening in the class, you're making so much spiritual progress. So yes, Shravanam, Kirtanam, first two, super, super important. Yes, answer is yes. Relieved? Yes. Yes, North Pole. Any questions? Yes, Suman.
In the eightfold process, for me, the number seven is jhana and samadhi sounded similar.
Yes. What's the difference between dhyana and samadhi? Dhyana is before dhyana, okay, dhyana is focused meditation, samadhi is absorption. If you look up, okay, give a simple example, dhyana to be the process, samadhi to be the result. They're so close, but by doing this, you achieve that. Samadhi is the end state, perfection state. Clear? Good question. Nice focus. Anything more? Yes, Shruti. Sorry? Lift, yes. Where is the lift available? Which company? Okay. Step by step, yep. Good, good. Thank you. Good question. Rightly so. On the whole 2 hour class, you could have dozed off. It's all right. It's acceptable. It's all right. The answer is sorry, I'm joking. The answer is by one following Bhakti Yoga properly, they are unintentionally doing all other yogas to its perfection. They're not skipping it. A bhakti yogi, a devotee, the way they would do their karma will be so meticulous. Chapter 2. Okay, just because you asked, I'll answer that. Krishna says in chapter 2, for a person who is a devotee and a person who is completely doesn't have any knowledge, it's like a day and night opposite. What looks like a day for the person is night for the other person. What I mean by that is their consciousness, their activities. They will still do everything perfectly. Internally, they will be developing their bhakti as well. So still a good karma yogi, but not aspiring to be karma yogi. Clear? Good question. Any last question? One or two more? Yes? No, no, please, Vikramji. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My goodness, thank you so much. I completely missed that point. Thank you. What is the progression? The successful karma yogi's destination. Next step in the ladder. Next step in the ladder. That means absolutely your perfection will only take you one more step forward, one more floor forward. Then become perfected, one more. Then become perfected, one more. The chances are 9 of 10, 10 of 10, you get lost. You get attracted by the perfection of it. So yes, without a bhakti, all other yogic process will not give the final destination, the final result. No, it has to come to the final point. Why climb 100 floors to start something in the 100th floor? Catch the lift, save your energy. Do that in the 100th floor. Good question, Vikram. I missed it. One last question and then we are done. Lucky last. Yes, Gautam.
We talked about different aspects of worshipping, right? Different yogas. Bhakti being probably the most one.
Probably.
Yeah,
Certainly, yes.
generally the utmost. So will anyone attain or reach that moksha without doing the bhakti yoga?
Good question. I didn't mention about the moksha as the destination, but let's take it for now. Being 8th chapter is coming up, I'll take it as that. Okay. The question is a good question. Can anyone,
Attain moksha
without touching
bhakti
the
yoga.
last? No, no. Without a tinge of bhakti, there's no room for anyone out of material cycle. 8th chapter we will see. No. But good, it's a good prelude to chapter 8. No. Because Krishna says exact slogism. And we'll go through extra last. Vikas.
Know a full philosophy for Bhagavad Gita, or is it like even if we don't have the knowledge and we are performing that?
So, if I simplify the question, Do we need to understand the full bhakti philosophy to be a practitioner or start with? Answer is absolutely start anywhere. Absolutely yes. Interesting. It's an advanced topic. In every other yoga system, you asked, unless you get the end to it, perfection of it, you won't get the result. In the Bhakti Yoga process, just by attempting, starting, first graduation is given, then LKG starts or kindergarten starts in Aussie language. Someone is given postgraduate certificate. You are a successful Bhakti Yogi, Bhakta, and then now go and start chapter 1 in Bhagavad Gita. So here the result is given first, and then you can start. Why? The cat is carrying the kitten. The cat is more interested in your destination. Very good question. I think we'll stop here. All right. So thank you so much. It's a bit hard, as I said, going forward. Not really, I'll make it as simple, as easy, as edible, as digestible as possible. As I said, my idea is to take complex subject matter and make it simplified, so we can straight away take action. Yes, Ivan, and move on with life. So we will do. Upcoming chapters are nectarian Bhagavad Gita. So much heart, little head, so much heart. All right. I'll see you all next session, 6th of December. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Hare Krishna. Thank you.